timeline milestone in the Yan's story. Others, the group of 7 walnut and mundane the Yans will sing threatened financial stability. Funding speculation and central banks might intervene to halt a rally in the current driven by a Japanese exodus from emerging markets. The yen was the only currency mentioned in the Brexit Japan statement as it related to 13-year hike against the dollar, threatening Japanese export as the world's second largest economy tumbles towards receding amid the world's global financial crisis and 80 years. Here are some milestones in the yen's story. 1871, the yen became Japan's current part of the Meiji Restoration, which marked the start of Japan's modernization and opening to the rest of the world. Japan adopted the gold standard. 1949. After World War II, the dollar fixed rate is set at 360 yen via the Bretton Woods system, partially to help stabilize price in the Japanese economy. 1959. The dollar-yen exchange rate is liberalized and the margin of fluctuation is set at 0.75% on either side of its dollar parity. 1963. The margin of fluctuation is weighted to 0.75%. Of 1971, United States abandoned gold standard, breaking in an end to the Bretton Woods system of fixed exchange rates and forcing a replacement of world currencies. 1971. December. Under the Milestones agreement, the dollar-yen exchange rate is set at 308 yen and is allowed to fluctuate a weather band between 301.07 yen and 314.93 yen. 1973, Japanese monetary authorities to let the yen put readily against the dollar, and the yen appreciated as far as 263 to the dollar. 1978. The yen passed through 200 to the dollar for the first time, strengthening as far as 177. 1980 to 1985. The yen's application held and battery reserve despite Japan's big trade surplus. Higher interest rates in the United States forced Japanese investors to put money in dollar assets. 1985. The group of 5 industrial nations, the British, successor to the G7 sent the pleasure accord in which they agree the dollar is a value and to weaken it. The yen claimed from a pre-accord level of around 204 to 211 in October and 200 in November, a 20% rise in just a few months. 1986. The United States current was further to around 190 yen in January, 167 in April, and 153 yen in August. 1987 in February, 6 of the G7 nations in Chicken. The Fall Law Accord, which aims to stabilize currency and halve the dollar's growth line. The dollar style falls from near 153 to 137 in April and 120.80 by the end of the year. 1988. On January 4, the dollar falls to a post-war low of 120.45 yen in Tokyo trade, a level that holds as the low for more than 5 years. The Bank of Japan intervenes to buy dollars and sell yen that day on behalf of the Ministry of Finance. 70 August 1993. The dollar declines to a new post-war low of 100.40 yen in Tokyo. 21 Jan 1994. The dollar falls through the 100 yen level on and touches the record post-war low of 99.85 yen in New York streets before finishing at 100.30 yen. 90 April 1995. The dollar hits a record for post-war low of 79.75 yen after United States Japanese trade factions spec have selling. By the end of the year, it is near 103.40. 1998. Jan as the dollar got above 144 yen. United States authorities joined the Bank of Japan to buy yen, spending $833 million. By August, the dollar rises to near 148 yen, partly to January trades in which investors borrow and yen bonds at Japan's near zero interest rates to buy higher yielding currency. 1998. After the global financial market shrank off from the near collapse of one long-term capital management carry trade unwound quickly. In one week alone in October, the dollar tumbles from near 160 30 yen to a low around 111.50 yen, 1,999. The yen strengthens further despite repeats intervention, reaching 102 in November 2001. Following the September 11 attacks, Bank of Japan intervenes to sell and yen for dollar. 2003, the MOB begins massive intervention to help the yen raise against the dollar, partly to South Japanese exports as the economy remains stuck in its both Babel slum and deflation. The MOP spends 24 trillion yen, $200 billion over the year, near all of it to buy dollar and sell yen. 2004. The MOP spends 14x trillion yen, $145 billion, intervening in the first quarter of the year includes 167 trillion yen paying dollars on January 9 alone, but the MOP each intervention in March and has never since resumed. 2005. The yen reached a hike of 101.67 yen in January, but then starts to fall, hitting 120.1 2140 in December. Yen carry trades and Japanese investors saving funds into forcing asset drift as the slide. Yen 2007. The dollar hits its 4.5-year hikes of 120.14 yen. July 2007, the yen brought the pressure tax it to a 22-year low on the real effective exchange rates basic. Yen January 2005. The yen has lost 25% of its value on the real basis. August 2007. Strength in financial market from the United States subprime markets X crisis spark and unwind of yen carry trades. The dollar falls from near 120 yen to 111.80 yen. The hikes yielding Australian and New Zealand dollar tumble near 10%. March 13, 2008. The yen hit and 12-year hikes of 99 0.77 October 24, 2008. Yen has a ginger hex of 90.87 versus the dollar, while setting an all-time X against the Australian dollar of 55.11, with the Aussie less almost a third of its value in just a month on a massive unbed of carry trades. October 27, 2008, the yen shock to 13.0 hikes from the G7 to issue statement to single out the yen in warning on current market volatility. The yen has shocked nearly 20% so far in October on a trade basis, more than twice as big as any month going back to 1970. Include the carry trades collapse in October 1908 and the Plaza Accord to weaken the dollar in 1985. Source: the Reserve Bank of Japan, Bank of England, https www.reuters.com article /us yen h3 49 q1 and 200 1 or 2